We are back with more Madden 26, second quarter. Jets, Packers. Intense. Wave, wave, wave. Alright, let's take a look at this. Hopefully the Packers will get somebody in there. Malik Willis. And then there's Jordan Love. Didn't the game start with Jordan Love? You're imagining things. Stop hallucinating. Tyrod Taylor and Justin Fields.
Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. First carry here for Brandon Allen. And he gets around 6 there. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
He's not showing up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go!
Running the counter, Allen. This is down to the 28 before the defense holds it. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the stride moving.
And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. He'll call the zone over. This to the 26 before going down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's the backup. First throw. He's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready!
Line up the design keeper. He drives that one back for a gain of 4.
That's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now!
This time looking to throw. His 3rd sack of the game.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards, but Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. Let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? To the air, on 3rd and long. Again, he goes down again. A couple of really good plays brought him back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
All right, to the point of the game, Kate, now we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
here comes Nick Folk to attempt this for the Jets. This one from 42 yards out. The kick by Folk is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's Ballantyne on return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now down runs the Packer offense. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a one-score game here. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
70! Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
The play fake now, Willis to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to double the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Gun snap now, Willis. Plays this one to Davion Wicks. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st and 10
Move the
at the
chains!
42-yard
Gotta
line.
move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st down from the 42.
Let's go! 60 by
They go play action. Here's Willis. This is all inside. It's a Christian Watson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. 24 yards on that one. And he'll give the Packers the 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready! 60 Eagle! 60 Eagle!
Looking from the gun. It's Willis. He's got his hand in there. Down one way. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. We get down there to the red zone and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Ball still on that 34-yard line. 2nd and 10.
Red! Bronco 80!
They'll go play action. That was incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Come on, set! Panther 60, Panther 60!
Air it out on 3rd. Knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you gotta be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
On comes Brandon McManus now to try this field goal for the Packers. On the right edge, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of the strength, sitting that through.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Now here comes the New York offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw, Taylor. This is on target to Xavier Gibson. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
This is Allen. Not managed to get back to the line. He was tackled for a loss, but got 2nd and 11. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuck on the run.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Here we go. Back. Empty guard, Blake.
Work against the blitz. Back gets home, they drop it. And for the 2nd straight play drop, their head is the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. They can try and salvage something. And for where that fumble came from, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. Now following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. Austin McNamara on that punt. It's McCole Hardman back deep for the Packers. Gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Lucky, 18.
The play fake, he'll throw. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a...
I'm telling you, those Packer receivers are just bottom of the bucket. They're just bottom of the bucket receivers, that's all. Here today, gone tomorrow. Bench him, and nobody will notice.
Read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself, or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Hey.
Willis now. And Wilson stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. 2nd down. They go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They're going to start just inside of enemy territory following that pick. First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go, Mike.
Running from the pistol. Here's Allen. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
They went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's second and 13.
Here we go. 3-19.
Fields out of the gun. After the second straight play, Rob, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Not an enviable spot as they come up third and long.
Here we go. We're good. 3-19.
Third and long for him here. Connecting on the slant. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Now the punt coming up. Austin McNamara to again do the honors. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Cougar 19.
They'll go from the gun with the ball. It's able to manage a couple on that
All in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Ready? 60 vices, 60 vices.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Short man, another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. 2 in a row now slipped away.
That's what I call a complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles.
Give us now, third down. That's another quick hitter. Good job running to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you, some money will follow.
Red. Count, go.
Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
The Jets out to begin another drive. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. First down from the 42.
Here we go.
Up the middle, here goes Allen. First down, he had no gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work and playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Fields. And on to it to Johnson. They're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
A gain of 30. First down, Jets.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Looks like a design keeper here for Fields. Up the gun, 2nd down.
Well, you're not showing up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well. Here we go.
Running back sets in motion. Out of the shotgun, Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarred loose, incomplete. Waylon Allen, the one he was looking for that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get that huddle in your mind, and now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches. And you can that's when you chalk up to the pressure that's earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
So on 4th down, here comes Nick Folk to attempt this for the Jets. This from 28 yards away. The kick by Folk is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's Robinson with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. The turnover on downs only led to 3. Obviously better than a touchdown, but enough to rattle them a bit as they return to the field. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey! Mikey, 18!
Willis looking to throw. One left side of Watson. And he's out the clear. Christian Watson. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers face a 4-point deficit. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
You know, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big time rewards touchdowns can fall if the two stay connected.
McManus on for the extra point. The Commanders splits the uprights. And the Packers cut it to a field goal game.
17.
Molly set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Jets offense now set to take over. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops me for no gain on that 1st down play.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for the tackling, but this guy, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make the stop.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Walker one of the tight ends in motion. This is Allen on 2nd. It's 3rd down.
Maybe this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. Look them out to really hurry them statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
3rd down, they need 7. Now Barack Obama scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. See what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Now throw, 3rd and long. Complete beyond Walker. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
50 yards on the play. That's good. Going Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Allen trying to spin. He can get his 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra, block it along, find the line quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Fields looking to throw. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets blow their lead just before halftime. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Volcom now to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets make it a 10-point ball game.
Packers 17.
lined up. Full, ready to send this one flying. Here's Ballantyne on the return. And he'll get a couple more on the dive before being knocked down. The Packers send receiver Christian Watson ready to go once again. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, that's a very promising. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Willis. Knocks it free. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? You got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know you're you can just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate. They were huge, right? He was envisioning the return. He said, "Hey, drop. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else."
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. To the air on 4th and long. That was incomplete. Ran off with the contact.
His quarterback is so rough. Incomplete. You go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out, how in the heck do we turn this around?
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
65, go!
They're going for this. This one's swung away by a defender, so they wait for it unsuccessfully. Now they turn it over on downs.
Get rid of some of these receivers. My gosh. This is disgusting. These guys just can't even catch a damn football. So what's the purpose of having them out there? They're useless. Stupid, stinking... What you gonna do now? I don't know, but I'm gonna do something. They're just pointless. Okay. We calm down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Aaron Glenn sending his Jets out for another drive. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. From the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Fields to throw. Late defensive play. Jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. That's why the QB had to get rid of it.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass, Ryan. This one only manages the arm before coming to an first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
So on fourth down, here comes Nick Folk to attempt this for the Jets. This from 40 on the right hash. The kick by Folk is gone. And just before halftime, Bronk, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Return starts from the goal line.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Come on,
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.